Hey y'all, welcome to Style Your Spirit. I'm Toan. It's like Antoine without the Antoine. Anyway, so this channel is devoted to simple design tips that inspire big shifts in your life. And today I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, design secret that will help elevate your style and spirit. Okay, so I'm about to share with you something super personal. When I was a kid, we grew up on welfare, and we came to this country from Vietnam, 10 of us in a trailer park, and we had $4 to our pockets. And I never thought my story mattered, and I never thought design mattered. I mean, we were just trying to get food on the table. But one thing I noticed was that I loved spending time at my buddy Andy Nguyen's house. And he wasn't Vietnamese, he's a white guy. Winn, not Nguyen. You Vietnamese folk know what I'm talking about. So I would love going to his house. And I was like, I like spending time in your place more than my home. And it was for a lot of reasons. One was that I didn't even have a room. So basically, my mom put two full-size mattresses in a room, and me and my brothers slept with my parents on the floor. So it's embarrassing when people come over and they're like, oh, where's your room? Guess what? I ain't got a room. We're trying to eat. So the other thing was there were springs sticking out of our couches when I was younger, and it just didn't feel good. And so as I grew older and traveled more and made more money and have met so many awesome people as a journalist and have gone to many homes, both folks that are living paycheck to paycheck on a budget all the way to people that have fabulous mansions, I realized, why do some homes feel more comfortable than others? And this doesn't have anything to do with how much money you make, how expensive your stuff is, all the stuff that you've collected, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, why are some homes, even the minimalist homes to the more boho and artistic homes with more stuff, what makes it comfortable? And there is a secret to this, okay? So, one of my favorite, y'all know I love a good design book. I have a lot here and in my bedroom. But one of my favorite books that I've read from is, and taken pages from, is this by Maxwell Gillingham Ryan, which I'll add the link to the blog below because I met him. He's one of my favorite designers, and also he teaches a lot about the basics of design in this book. And so I was so inspired by this, and it actually inspired me to start this channel. Look at my little French notebook here. I filled it with pages and pages of inspiration based on all the stuff that I've learned not only from this book, but the other design books. But this is one of my favorites because he breaks it down so simply. And I'm going to take a page to highlight what I believe, and he just put it so eloquently in words, so I'll just read this paragraph from his book about finding the flow and the secret to why some homes are more comfortable than others. Okay, ready for a little reading time? All right, so he says flow, this is page 18. Says the biggest secret to a beautiful, healthy home comes from understanding the principle that he calls flow. And flow refers to the movement of energy through space. A lot of us have referred to this concept or know this philosophy. I'm ad-libbing some of the stuff here to different words in Eastern practices such as feng shui. You've heard of a lot of that. Feng shui is actually, that's the more American way to say it, but it's feng shui, which in Chinese means feng is wind and shui is water. So it gets a little complicated sometimes. That's why I've been studying a lot of feng shui to try to break it down in easy steps. And a lot of the principles are what I'm teaching here, and it's in this book as well. So it says that all of which these design approaches recognize that a space is most successful when it allows for full movement of energy, within. While specifics among worldwide approaches to space differ, he says he's taken the general concept of flow as a unifying principle and have found that it is readily understandable to clients and helps them see their home in a new light. And basically, feng shui concepts are basic, but they get kind of complicated because it seems like, this ancient philosophy. So here are a couple basic breakdowns to what makes a home comfortable. First and foremost, I realized that Andy's home, for example, each room had a function, which was amazing, right? So his living room, all the chairs, the couch, and there's chairs kind of facing each other. So it is conducive to great conversation. um, and also place to read, and it worked well with having, whether you're by yourself or having people over. So that was amazing. The second thing was that his kitchen was open and perfect for a bigger dinner party, or just a dinner party in general, with fabulous tablescapes and whatnot. But it was also casual enough, and it was an open space. You could see people cooking and whatnot, and it was perfect for an afternoon casual tea. So it not only served the function, but different times of day and different types of functions, eating, conversing in that space. So all the way from like an elegant dinner party to an afternoon chai tea. And the third thing, or the next thing is cleaning up. It was a super clean space. His mom spent a lot of time cleaning, and I know that, a lot of us are busy, and it's hard for us to sometimes focus on cleaning. But if you just decide to do one room a day, clean one room a day, that's great if you can't afford a cleaner. But having a clean space should be on the top of your list, because, it doesn't take anything but your time. It doesn't take a lot of money to clean your own stuff. So cleaning your space is very important. And you hear the sirens, that's the police coming to clean your house if you don't clean it. No, so the third thing was clearing of clutter, which is very important as well. And this whole whether it's Marie Kondo, that KonMari tidying method, or just making time to simplify it and cleaning. Maybe it's one room a week you declutter and donate and clear stuff. Whichever way you do it, whichever style, decluttering and cleanliness are two very important things. And also making sure that the home is inspiring and comfortable and serves your needs. So those are the things that are really important, the secret to what makes a home comfortable, or somewhat like sticky in terms of flow. There are a lot more other principles in this awesome book that you could read. It's Apartment Therapy, written by Maxwell Gillingham Ryan. I got a signed copy from him. Love this book. But if you want to learn more about different feng shui methods and styling and spiritual lessons, click around this channel, and I hope that you find some inspirational ways to style your spirit.